I'm not resenting anything. It's just that I haven't had a chance to say goodbye.
As parents, bidding farewell to our child who left us forever is one of the most painful things in the world. How should I address you?
I am JinBodhi.
Okay.
I am 41 years old, born in the year of the pig.
All right.
Grandmaster, can you help me resolve my inner conflicts and self-blame? In 2022, my son left me. He was only 6 years old.
I see. He left.
Right.
It was an accident.
Yes, at his school. He was a special child. He couldn't speak from a young age. He had mild autism. 2 years after he was born, I realized he was different from other kids. I often wondered why. I kept asking why my son was different. He couldn't speak and didn't understand me. He couldn't express himself. We enrolled him in many therapy sessions. That's when he slowly began to speak. From words, phrases, and then to sentences. By 2022, he had made significant progress. That year, he shared things with me he couldn't say before. We could communicate. He became independent, able to use the bathroom, eat, dress, and shower by himself. He was improving in everything. But unexpectedly, in December of that year, he passed away. At that time, I had enrolled him in a new school. He liked this school. But after just 2 weeks, an accident happened. I'm not resenting anything. It's just that I didn't have a chance to say goodbye. I blame myself for sending him to this school. I miss him every single day. For 6 years, I was always with him, teaching him to speak. I never left him for a day. I thought my mission was to guide him until he could stand on his own. When he left, I felt my life had no direction.
What is the name of this child?
Zhongjunyu.
Zhongjunyu. This name is rare.
Yes.
After this child passed away, did you perform any rituals for him?
Yes.
Where was the ritual held?
We placed him at a mountain villa and performed memorial rituals for him every year.
Don't forget to offer lamps to him, okay?
We do that too.
For now, the child isn't in an ideal place.
This is what worries me the most.
Let's take it slowly. First of all, I completely understand your pain. As parents, bidding farewell to our child who left us forever is one of the most painful things in the world. Let me tell you this to make you feel better. Our lifespan is already decided the moment we're born. We're a part of the relationships in our lives. We're someone's partner, sibling, and parents. These are the relationships I'm talking about. There's a saying, we meet people we owe something to. Your son was a remarkable man in his past life. A very powerful man, I'd say. There are debts between you two. I haven't fully grasped the nature of this debt between you two. It's not showing me anything yet. Again, right now, he's not in a very good place. So, many of these relationships came from debts. When a person dies, whether from illness or otherwise, it's a very quick process. In 2 minutes, you feel nothing. Death is actually the simplest thing. But for the parents, the suffering begins. Whether the child came to collect a debt or repay one, having raised our child for years, it's hard to let go. So, it makes you suffer. This suffering is repaying the debt you owe to your son. Perhaps in a past life, you caused your child's death. There, you might not have been family, just superior and subordinate. Sharing a familial bond in this life doesn't mean you were related to the other person in the past. People play various roles and reincarnate back and forth. In those lifetimes, grudges were sown. Holding too many grudges, your child was born in this lifetime. The boy's condition also worried her a lot. This child was special. A little different from other kids, isn't it? That made you worried and afraid for him, right? The pain of losing your boy is devastating, right? I believe you were in unbearable pain. Absolutely. It was evident. The bond between you and your son lasted for this period of time.
Grandmaster says the bond between me and my son came from the debts incurred in our past lifetimes. In this life, he's the debt collector. I think our debts were cleared over those 6 years. The boy is free and can rest in peace now.
Now, let's talk about your fate. There's something in your fate. If you studied physiognomy, you'd notice that there are some imperfections in your appearance. So, when we look at your eyes, we can see you have what is called yin-yang eyes. One of your eyes looks somewhat dim. Also, your eyes are not perfectly aligned. When we look straight ahead, both pupils should be in the center. But I don't see that in your eyes. Also, it's your nostrils. They're quite exposed. And this is an inauspicious sign, especially for the ladies. Imagine yourself posing for your passport photos when your nostrils are clearly visible. It tends to lead to some unfavorable phenomena for your future generations. With this explanation, I hope you feel a bit better. I hope you'll be able to let go too. Today, technology has taken most of our jobs. As such, you need to be strong, physically and mentally, to find a job. So, the younger generation will have a harder time finding jobs in the future.
Since my son was a special child, I've thought about this issue. I know he lacked the intelligence and strength to adapt to this world. So, after hearing these words, I think I should be more positive. The boy is finally free and has completed his mission early. I know he can reach a better place.
If we cultivate ourselves well, we can be born in a peaceful era. It's good enough if we avoid poverty and hardship. Everyone here today is fortunate. Although you've talked to me about your sufferings, you still feel all this pain. But as I just said, if you had been born in the worst era, you'd suffer even more. Take my family, for example. I lost my older brother, and then my younger brother. My mother was also in great pain, but back then, she had no time to be sad. She was too busy with work, so there was no time to cry. Exhausted every day, by night she fell asleep instead of crying. That's how tired she was. It was common for mothers to lose their children in the past. Nowadays, it's not that common anymore. Everyone is interested in physiognomy. Regarding our guest's appearance, there are some minor imperfections. However, these imperfections can be fixed through meditation practice. For example, your somewhat exposed nostrils. Practice well for 3 years, and they'll be less visible. Visible nostrils can lead to 2 major issues. 1. It's bad for the future generations. 2. It can lead to financial loss. Neither of these are good. It looks like your son's passing was fated. What's fated to happen is hard to change. Well, it's possible, but it is extremely difficult. You're 41 years old. In the future, take some time to practice, okay? I hope you found liberation now. As for your child, I will offer a lamp for him. I will ask the Buddha and Bodhisattvas to lead him to the Eastern Pure Land. So, today, I'll give you the most beautiful blessing. Lean your head forward. All right, I have something else for you. During the blessing, I sensed a small disaster related to you. Here's the 8 auspicious treasure bead. Wear it around your neck. I hope the blessing helps you avoid disasters. Don't forget to wear this bead, okay? It brings health and longevity.
I am grateful to Grandmaster. I am truly fortunate to have had this conversation with him. What I care most about is whether my son is doing well. I thank Grandmaster for asking the Buddhas to lead my son to the Pure Land. This is my greatest comfort. I can finally let go now.
The great merciful and compassionate Guanyin Bodhisattva seeks out all who are suffering. 1,000 hands protect all sentient beings. 1,000 eyes observe the world. Offering to the 1,000-armed Guanyin Bodhisattva is the most fundamental way to resolve clashes and disasters in the Year of the Dragon and among the 2024 Tai Sui zodiac signs. May Bodhisattva bless you with auspicious protection, safe travels, health, longevity, wealth, and illumination.
下的红点里，人生就此欢喜。我快乐了，我健康了，我幸福了，我美丽了。在茫茫人海之中，让我与你。 小的红点里，人生变得神奇。我智慧了。